LEGO Castle, one of the most beloved themes to have ever been released. I've spoken a lot about Castle over this year, and for good reason. Not only is it one of the 3 original themes, but in my opinion, the best. With the success of set 375 Yellow Castle, LEGO decided to invest into creating an actual universe for the Knights to be a part of, with multiple factions and alliances, because after all, what's the point in having sharp objects if there's no opposition to give the London experience to? Furries, thieves, simps. Castle has it all, but the main focus of today's video is the fellas. We're going to be looking at every Black Falcon set ever released, with an asterisk. Also real quick, for anyone wondering why my crest is now looking fresh, it's because I lost my original self in the LEGO room and I can't find him. Send hell. The Black Falcons first graced us with their presence in 1984, with the release of set 6030 Catapult and 6073 Knight's Castle. We'll start with the Catapult. 83 pieces and 2 lads sporting the classic Falcon outfit. Both have round shields with one favouring the sword while the other a spear. The build is understandably small, but rocking exciting features such as wheels and a fully functioning manually operated launching mechanism. You get a couple of extra weapons and some 1x1 yellow cylinders to launch at unexpected foes. "6073 has a bit more junk in the trunk. Clocking in at 408 pieces, it's the second largest set with a generous 6 blokes. You have 2 archers, 2 spearmen, and 2 knights with small capes. The structure is, well, a castle. It has all the features you would expect from this era of LEGO. A dungeon that I'm all too familiar with after my recent Transformer purchases. More on those in a future video. A drawbridge system using string and a winch. And who could forget the back opening up to give it more length?
That's quite big. Impressive.
1985 was a big time for the Falcons. Coming off the success of the previous 2 sets, LEGO needed to keep the momentum going, and so we got a grand total of 1 set. And it was small. 6011 Black Knight's Treasure, 25 pieces and just a singular bloke. There isn't much I can really say about this one, to be honest. It's got a treasure cart and a horse. But for real on G, if you find this thing boxed in the wild, make sure to pick it up. As I kid you not, it took me almost 7 months to find complete. And to top it off, the box looks like it's seen the business side of a bread knife. In 1986, LEGO graced us with a set that is positively bussin'. 6074 Black Falcon's Fortress. The largest set in the lineup, clocking in at 430 pieces. This beauty features 6 boys. Again, 2 archers, 2 pointy boys and 2 knights. The build is a certified classic, no cap on a stack, with an amazing yellow accent and a surprisingly well made roof. Naturally it can open up to seem bigger than it is, but sadly it features one of the worst gates of all castle sets. Rather than being on your tried and true winch, this one is just wedged between 2x1 plates that you simply pull down here to close. The walkway is surprisingly well made, especially when compared to other castle sets that were released at this time. Speaking of released products, this one is one of the few sets that actually got a re-release in 2002, under the code 10039. From what I can tell, it's completely identical, so simply owning one or the other is good enough. Sadly, 1987 was the last year for the Falcons. We got 2 sets, 6035 Castle Guard and 6062 Battering Ram. Castle Guard is the second smallest set at 52 pieces, featuring 2 Donnies and a small gate structure. Not much I can really comment on other than this roof is on a hinge for some reason. Not really sure what the purpose of this set was, but nonetheless it's part of the lineup. 6062 Battering Ram. I'm sure you're all expecting me to take the low-hanging fruit and make age-restricting jokes with this one, but come on guys, this is a mature LEGO and Transformers channel. So anyway, there's 2 sides when it comes to ramming. The receivers, which are my beloved Falcons, and the penetrators, which in this case is the Lionhearts. We have a nice even 3 on each side so no one feels left out, and they all seem weirdly happy about the whole situation. The ram is only 1 brick wide, so it will have a rather underwhelming sudden impact, but it makes up for it by being very long. On the back end we have stairs leading up to a bridge, so they can attack from multiple different entry points. The defensive structure is a rather well built wall featuring a larger watchtower and a door just asking to be smashed in. All jokes aside, this set is amazing. Old war vehicles always elevate sets to another level in my opinion, as it really sells the medieval time period. Pack that in with an interesting structure, and you've got a recipe for a top tier LEGO entry. But there we have it, every Black Falcon set ever made. Or is it? LEGO has featured the Falcons in a number of new releases. The 3-in-1 Medieval Castle features 2 Falcons with amazing prints. Same with 21325 Medieval Blacksmith. But in my personal opinion, these are more like individual sets featuring the Falcons, rather than Falcon sets, if that makes any sense at all. Now you are welcome to have a different opinion, but just remember, this frying pan isn't just for showing. Thanks for watching fellas, I know it's been a while. I've had a lot on my plate sadly and I needed some time to recover. Don't worry though, the wife's still here.
Help, I'm being held against my own will, somebody save me, oh my god please.
But I'm back now though and I hope you'll join me for Robrick Season 2. Take care fellas.